All right, guys, welcome to another episode of that BSP, the Bullspitting Podcast.
Wait, hold on. Is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. My bad.
Anyway, man. So, everybody should have seen Deadpool by now. If not, shame on you. I think they said it's getting close to hitting $1 billion at the box office. If not, very soon. I'm positive it's going to hit $1 billion. What do you think?
Time out. Sorry. Please, excuse my colleague here. Clark. This is Lewis, or Izzy, for the peeps that don't know.
That's right. That's true. I get right into it, don't I?
Fucking amateur hour around here? God damn.
Hey. Take it easy.
All right, time in.
Take it easy.
We're good.
All right.
Let's go and pick up.
So anyway, Deadpool 3. The third installation.
So damn good.
All right, baby. I probably shouldn't even be wasting my time asking you this, but
No.
So how many times have you seen the movie now? Tell them. Tell the people out there.
It's been too many times. It's been too many. And each time, it keeps getting funnier. Each and every time I see it. I love it.
Let me just tell you right now, I've had my jaw drop. When this guy told me how many times he went to see it, I was like, baby, do I need to check you into rehab? I mean, like, what is going on here, man?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
let me tell you something. Deadpool 3, Chef's Kiss,
okay,
is the best of the franchise. It's one of the best movies Marvel's done. Disney and Marvel Studios have done. Because obviously some were affiliated with 20th Century Fox. And Deadpool 3 is a byproduct of Disney now and Marvel Studios with Kevin Feige behind it. Man, just...
All right, so I want to know something, all right? For those of you watching, are you picking Deadpool 3? Or are you taking Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, all right? That's the real question, because that is my personal favorite from that Marvel's pumped out since the whole superhero thing started.
You probably got people out here saying, like, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 out of all the Marvel movies. Tell them why you have
all right.
Guardians of the Galaxy, GOTG, as your number one.
All right. So, number one, the soundtrack to me is... it's perfect. Perfect. Even all the way down to the minute little details. All right.
For crying out loud, do you have a jar of breast milk around here too?
So
if you don't know, you don't know. But if you know,
Easter egg.
You know.
It was
perfect. Easter egg. So
perfect.
So the soundtrack, I like the cast a lot, and the action is there, the comedy is there, and I love that the comedy is there without even having to try. It feels so effortless. It's poetry. It really is. It's poetry. The story is great, and and I gotta say too, and this probably helps it out. It's probably a little bit of an advantage of it because when I first saw this film or went to go see it, I wasn't expecting much out of it. I really wasn't. The bar was set pretty low. But
well, I think that went a lot for a lot of people because unless you truly are a comic book fan, a lot of people didn't really know Guardians of the Galaxy unless you read the comics, of course. It was one of those where you're like, who the hell's Star-Lord? Who's Groot? Gamora. It was just Ronan. It was just a lot of those that you just really didn't know until it actually was made and people loved it and it just connected with the Avengers. And
I will admit that Ronan was a little underwhelming as an antagonist. But
don't get me wrong, Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Volume 1 has a top 10 best Marvel movie of all time, top 5 that you can argue, top 3. It's high up there. Deadpool 3 The reason why it's moved to number one, and there is a stellar list. You have Endgame, you got Civil War, you got Winter Soldier, you got Iron Man. I mean, the list goes on. The fact that they brought casts from the 20th Century Fox, to me, they are to me, everyone who came in Deadpool 3 were the frontiers, the groundbreaking that made Marvel what it is today. Without them, who knows? Without Blade, without
That's valid. That's solid.
without Fantastic Four,
That's solid.
without Ghost Rider, without the first Hulk, whatever Banda, without them, we might not even have Mario. Without them, we might not even have Marvel Studios to what it is today. Blade helped save Marvel.
Those Blade movies were amazing. I have to admit, dude.
And at the time,
iconic.
It really wasn't being associated with Marvel. Like, you really didn't have that opening intro like Marvel does. And I think in the third or second one, I think they had the Marvel, or it was by Marvel at the time. So that's why I think Deadpool 3 moves to number one for me, because it pulled out things that I thought were impossible. I thought Wesley Snipes and Blade was never ever going to show up in Marvel Studios. For that to happen,
yeah. I mean, from what I think you sent me all the reels and everything talking about how they pulled strings to get him in there because he didn't think it was going to happen.
Yeah,
and
he didn't even think. No, not at all.
And Ryan Reynolds was like, "I want you there," and he's like, "All right, what do I got to do to get you there?" And he was like, "Well, yeah." You got to do that. Well, I forgot what it was, or maybe he just didn't believe it was going to happen, and he said, "No, I'm making it happen." He's like, "All right, well, if you can make it happen, I'll be there."
And the fact that Ryan Reynolds not only did that, and they were playing this that they both hated each other for over 20 years, but said they ended up loving each other. If that's the case, that's one of the best damn jokes that they ever pulled off. I mean, because I truly thought they hated each other. But I mean, you got him. You bring Jennifer Garner back as Elektra, because
she still looks good.
Yeah, and she did good in Daredevil with Ben Affleck. Her movie was, we don't want to discuss that. That was a bomb. But for her to come back after that failure and to set things right, I mean that takes the cake. And then a man who's been fighting the whole entire time to get his solo movie Gambit, that's been told and delayed and delayed and delayed and been promised and promised and promised, and never got it. Ryan Reynolds was able to give him that dream. Even if the movie doesn't happen, Channing Tatum can say he was Gambit, and we got to see the correct version of Gambit, and not your Wolverine origins in your top 10 list. You disgust me.
Bebe.
You disgust me. Wolverine Origins top 10 of all Marvel movies.
Hey, I was throwing stuff at the wall. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't list my top 10 right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. That's a lot of movies to go through. But I did like Wolverine Origins. I have to admit. All right, because I like the whole Sabretooth Wolverine thing. I want to see some more.
You might as well.
I want to see some more Sabretooth. All right.
You might as well put the Fantastic Four with Michael B. Jordan in your top 10.
I want to see some more Sabretooth, all right?
I did. I wanted to see more fighting. I didn't like how the way that went too quickly for me, but I did get it that they had a lot of movie to do and a lot of variants and cameos out there that they had to get to. So,
all right. So I don't know how hard you cheered when you saw Gambit coming out there. Me, I was like,
baby, let me tell you something.
Trying to get a slow clap started, baby, but you know, the theater was a little prudish.
Let me tell you something. The fact that Blade came out, I was excited. The fact that Gambit was even phenomenal too. The fact that they went through the variants of Wolverine was the most phenomenal thing ever for the first appearance where he's wearing his classic brown suit with the Hulk.
Oh yeah, dude. That's my favorite Wolverine outfit, I have to admit.
And
that brown suit.
Man. Oh yeah, and then the iconic comic book cover with Wolverine and his 3 blades showing the Hulk. That was phenomenal. Then you had Weapon X, or it was the Weapon X variant. I think it was Weapon X
Days of Future Past?
Or no, it was Days of Apocalypse, something like that, where the Wolverine had his hand cut off. So he sealed it up and he had his long hair with a black suit, red. I love that one. Then they did the comic book correct version of Wolverine at 5'3", hairy, when Hugh Jackman stepped down off the stool and he was 5'3". Oh man, I was dying. That was the most funniest thing.
Dude, that is the accurate Wolverine.
Yep.
I was dying laughing too when I saw that.
And I'm telling you, man, they touch so much. Comics, I mean, it pleased everybody, whether you're a nerd of comics, whether you're just a fan itself. It didn't matter. They tailored to everybody.
All right, so here's my question. With all these memes coming out with Gambit now, would you say he stole the show? Did Gambit steal the Deadpool movie? I mean, you had Wolverine. I mean, you had Deadpool, of course, right? But then you had Wolverine, and everyone was like, "Oh man!" And then we see Gambit, which nobody saw coming. I got to admit, I don't know if you did. I certainly
Deadpool's
did.
number 3 in that.
Yeah, it's fair. Yes.
It was Gambit and Wolverine, then Deadpool. I love that they brought the Deadpool core. They brought the Deadpool head, Lady Pool,
Dogpool,
and Dogpool as well. I mean, oh man, and all the different variants of all these different Deadpools was just phenomenal. That's why it gets a chef kiss, man. That's why it outdoes Guardians of the Galaxy. That's why it's outdoing Endgame to me. Like, don't get me wrong, Endgame. Damn.
Endgame's good, right? It's pretty damn good. I have to give it yeah.
The fact that when Doctor Strange is Sparkles, Marvel Sparkles, like Deadpool called them, opened up, and you saw everybody walk in. You know, it was iconic seeing Chadwick, Black Panther and Spider-Man, everybody come on in. Yeah, we probably won't get something like that ever. But man, like, Deadpool just really it
hit that G spot.
Yeah, it hit
that G spot.
Yeah.
Hit that nerd G spot.
Look at me wrong, man. Like you could probably argue several different.
When I saw it, I was like,
absolutely. But you can argue who the number 1, number 2, number 3 is, but Deadpool 3, like, it has to be in your top 10.
Oh yeah, I mean, for me, it's top 3 easy. All right, it's climbing up the ranks, but I don't want to be a prisoner of the moment, so I'll still keep Guardians of the Galaxy.
You got Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider number 2.
Well, you know what? We're just gonna leave it there. All right, I'm about to move the couch. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, pivot. Pivot. Well, hey, folks, we just wanted to touch base with y'all, and hopefully you enjoyed this one. We'll definitely be back. We just kind of did this on the fly, but
yeah, let's hear what you got to say in the comments. All right, what's your top 3 Marvel films? All right, just Marvel. Let's not cross into the DC area. All right, Marvel top 3, and then I want to know: did Gambit steal the show? Tell me now.
And remember, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, Deadpool 3. Ghost Rider.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
Peace out, guys.